counting down and climbing up the chart. I'm Shadoe Stevens, and I just wanted you to know I'm going on vacation next week, and I'm traveling to the home of my ancestors, the land of the Vikings, Norway. We'll be taking in all the sights and sounds, feasting on lefse and lutefisk, and we'll be relaxing der tusk. But check this out. We've got a special guest host on American Top 40, someone who really knows the countdown. She's 18 years old and has already had 7 Top 40 hits, including 2 number ones, Foolish Feet and Lost in Your Eyes. That's right, that electric youth herself, Miss Debbie Gibson, is going to count them down for us next week on AT40.
American Top 40.
Hi, I'm Debbie Gibson, and this is American Top 40. Shadoe Stevens is on vacation this week, and I'm sitting in for him. Shadoe left me the latest Billboard magazine, plus a bunch of notes and lists, answers to questions, and some long-distance dedication letters. We're counting down from Hollywood, where the AT40 staff are all set. And here in New York, where I'm all ready to guest host. So here we go. The biggest hits played on radio and sold in record stores, American Top 40.
Number 40.
It's American Top 40. I'm Debbie Gibson in for Shadoe Stevens. And we're up to one of Shadoe's favorite features, the AT40 flashback. That's where he goes back to another year in time and plays the top 5 hits of the week. Well, he set one up here for me to play, only he didn't tell me what year we were flashing back to. Oh, here's an envelope. It says, do not open till after the flashback. Okay, we'll play along. Brace yourselves as we go back through time to the top 5 hits from some yesteryear. From number 5 to number 1. Shadoe, that was so sweet of you. Well, those were the top 5 songs this week, just 1 year ago, 1988. And the number 1 song a year ago is my first number 1 song ever, Foolish Feet. That was a great AT40 flashback for me, just a year ago. Thanks, Shadoe.
American Top 40.
Hi, and welcome to American Top 40. I'm Donny Osmond, sitting in for a vacationing Shadoe Stevens this week. But he left me with the latest Billboard chart, a stack of great CDs, and all kinds of notes on your favorite recording stars. Plus, Shadoe's Whiplash Acrobatic Ensemble are at my side to help me round the curves. Let's count them down.
Number 40.
Coming in at number 40 is the first of 5 debuts this week. It's by Belinda Carlisle.
American Top 40.
From Hollywood, it's American Top 40.
Hi, I'm Matthew Nelson.
And I'm Gunnar Nelson from the band Nelson.
Shadoe Stevens is on vacation. He couldn't be with us this week.
He's all tied up.
Yeah. And he very graciously asked us to do his countdown this week.
So, we've got the latest Billboard chart and the stack of the 40 biggest hits played on radio and sold in music stores.
And Shadoe's entire Whiplash Acrobatic Ensemble have readied us with all kinds of facts and figures at our fingertips.
Plus, they're waiting on us hand and foot.
Could somebody get me a cold drink?
Matt, come on, that's not what I meant. Can we just get on with this?
And right now, we get to do one of those chart history bits that Shadoe comes up with all the time.
One of those perfectly useless stats.
Exactly, but we wanted to do this one. Well, they told us to do this one anyways.
Well, let's say we found it particularly interesting.
This is all about the recording act who had a parent hit number 1 and a grandparent hit number 1. The grandparent actually hit number 1 before there was a real record chart, but there were still hit songs, and this was one of his big ones. Now, I want to tell you guys that was before the invention of sampling and tapes, okay? Now, that
jams.
Yeah, I agree. That just is, it's not anybody's grandparent.
Well, that's our grandparent.
Yeah, that's our grandpa, Ozzie Nelson, or DJ Jazzy Ozzie, if you wanted to call him that, and his orchestra, and a number 1 hit from 1935 called And Then Some.
Then, some 23 years later, our Pop had his first number 1.
Take it, Pop.
All right, well, that's our Pop, Rick Nelson, and his first number 1 in 1958, Poor Little Fool.
Well, last year, our band, Nelson, went to number 1 with our first hit, Love and Affection, which means that 3 generations of Nelsons have hit number 1. Yeah, it's pretty neat stuff, I gotta say. Life has been a dream.
Yeah, and this week, we get to introduce the follow-up to our number 1. It's at number 14 now, and it's called After the Rain.
American Top 40.
You're listening to the only official weekly Billboard Countdown. Hi, I'm Richard Marx, guest host for Shadoe Stevens this week on American Top 40. Now, we're halfway through and heading into the top 20. And along the way, we'll listen to a singing star's very first hit, and Genesis will tell us the story behind their latest hit. So let's jump back into it.
Number 20.
I knew it was coming. This song is mine. Now, this is the first single from my new album, Rush Street, and I know it sounds a bit different from my other records, but I just felt it was time for me to do a bona fide R&B song. So with a little help from my buddy Luther Vandross singing background vocals, here's yours truly with Keep Coming Back.
American Top 40.
Hi, we're Atlantic Star, and it's guest host week for Shadoe on AT40.
That's right. Thanks, Atlantic Star. I'm Jack Wagner from Daytime TV's Santa Barbara. I know how long it takes us to do a show, but not near the 3.5 years it took Disney to make Beauty and the Beast, with the title song at number 31. Here's Peebo Bryson and Celine Dion.
American Top 40.
Hi, this is Jody Watley, and guess what, gang? I'm guest hosting this week on the one and only American Top 40. Shadoe Stevens is on a special overseas promotion trip for AT40, and he asked me if I wanted to sit in for him while he was away. So I went for it. I mean, this has got to be fun. I get to read a long-distance dedication, do the AT40 music news, and take us all on an AT40 flashback. So here I am. They've armed me with the latest Billboard chart, a stack of CDs, and list of facts provided by the very helpful AT40 Whiplash Acrobatic Ensemble. What do you say we count them down? And now I get to play my latest hit. It's at number 17 on American Top 40. This is I'm the One You Need.
American Top 40.
I just took one to the mid-section. Hello, everybody. I'm Jay Thomas. That's right, Jay Thomas here in American Top 40. Shadoe Stevens has the week off, so here I am. You may know me from Cheers, Eddie LeBeck, right? No. How about Jerry Gold and Murphy Brown, huh? How about that? Hey. Okay, how about Jack Stein from Love and War? Hey. Let's get my 8x10s and some resumes out in the mail immediately to all these people. It's me, Jay Thomas. And I'll say it again, I'm on Love and War with Susan Day every Monday night on CBS, but right now, I'm on American Top 40, and I am going to count down the 40 biggest hits in the USA according to Billboard magazine. Lots of stuff happening on the chart, and I know you're real anxious, but relax and leave the driving to me.
Number 40.
Vanessa Williams with Some Work to Do.
Can't wait to get home to you. American Top 40.
From Hollywood, this is American Top 40. Shadoe Stevens is taking a vacation this week, and he asked me, little old Martha Quinn, to count down Billboard's 40 biggest hits. I grew up listening to AT40 way before MTV, so I'm totally psyched. So here's what's happening. There are 4 debuts this week, including new ones from 2 certified superstars. Plus, we'll talk to Sting, Bon Jovi, and Kenny G. I'll report the latest AT40 music news, and I'll try to handle all the other regular features like the long-distance dedication, flashback, there's a sneak peek coming up, and a little something special the knuckleheads around here came up with called the Quinn Quiz. More on that later, but right now, let's count them down. So I was listening to AT40 a couple of weeks ago, and I heard Shadoe tell the story of how these two guys met. Peter Cox and Richard Drummie were in different bands together in a small town in England. Think about that one. Down to Here's Go West and Faithful.
Hi, this is the right place on your radio, American Top 40, but I'm not Shadoe Stevens, as you can tell. I'm Harry Anderson, the guy from Night Court.
No Bull?
No, he was a different guy. Hey, tell them who you are.
I was not the judge on Night Court, DeLane Matthews.
Yeah, DeLane and I star in the new CBS comedy called Dave's World. It's on Monday nights at
8:30. No Bull.
No Bull, that's right, No Bull. But we do have plenty of Shadoe Stevens.
But I thought he was out this week.
No, Shadoe's our co-star on the new TV show
Dave's World. How could I forget? CBS, Yes, Monday night.
8:30. Yeah, right. So when Shadow had a vacation week coming here at AT40, he asked us if we'd sit in for him. He said it would be a piece of cake, but actually it's pretty rough trying to keep this all in order.
Okay, you are a judge for how long on night court, and you have trouble keeping order here?
You know, you're right. I hereby sentence everyone to this frequency for the duration of the show.
We'll be here with AT40 Music News, a flashback.
A long-distance dedication, interviews with both Duran and Duran, Janet Jackson and John Cicada.
Oh, I love him. Okay, I'm ready for that piece of cake now.
Hey, what do you say we get going here?
Okay.
There are just 2 new songs, and this one's from the hit romantic comedy Sleepless in Seattle.
I've heard that's so good.
Yeah, chick movie.
Why? Just because it's a love story. Give me a break. You'd love it.
Hi, from Hollywood, it's American Top 40. Shadoe Stevens is taking a long overdue vacation this week, and he's been gracious enough to invite me to sit in for him. Hi, everybody. My name's David Hall. Now, Shadoe left me a great show for you. Besides the 40 biggest songs on the radio, we've got some great interviews for you from CeCe Peniston, Hathaway, Meatloaf, and Tony Braxton. Wow, that's some lineup there. The Wayback Machine has been polished and pre-programmed for an AT40 flashback, so we'll be trying that out. Plus, an AT40 sneak peek has been picked out, and I think you're going to like that, too. So, hey, if you're ready, I'm ready. Well, there are 3 debut songs this week, so falling out are What Is Love, Can We Talk, and Daughter. And hanging in for the 13th week, though, and getting us started at number 40, here's Def Leppard with Miss You in a Heartbeat.
American Top 40.
Hello and welcome, dad lovers everywhere, to this Father's Day weekend edition of American Top 40. This is Meshach Taylor.
And I'm JC Wendel. We're from the hit TV show Dave's World on CBS.
We're subbing for our TV co-star Shadoe Stevens here on American Top 40 this week.
Hey, look at all this stuff in front of us. The CDs, the Billboard chart, with the order we're supposed to play them in.
We've also got this week's AT40 Music News flashback sneak peek.
Plus, a long-distance dedication letter and all the weekly AT40 hits.
We're going to be busier than Bill Clinton's lawyer.
So, let's do it.
Now, this is a good one to get us started. It's the latest from Bonnie Raitt.
Oh, I love this one. Down 8, here's Love sneaking up on you.
Hello from Hollywood. This is American Top 40. My name's Joe Cipriano, and I'm sitting in for Shadoe Stevens this week while he's off in South Africa visiting the AT40 network of radio stations. Sound good? Well, all right, let's do it. And to get us going, let's check out the top 3 on the chart last week. And sitting on top at number 1, this song by Ace of Base.
American Top 40.
Hi, everybody. My name's Adrienne Walker, and I'm sitting in for Shadoe Stevens, who's decided to extend his tour of South Africa for one more week. Hey, they asked if he could stay, and would you say no? So like American Top 40 guest host Joe Cipriano did last week, I'm going to count down this week's 40 biggest hits in the USA. Let's count them down. Two songs drop out of the countdown this week. We say goodbye to I'm Ready by Tevin Campbell and Beautiful in My Eyes by Joshua Caddison. And for every song gone, there's a new song that debuts. Our first new one is right here to get us started. It's the second top 40 hit for this 3-man band out of Sacramento, California called Cause and Effect. Coming in at number 40, this is It's Over Now.
American Top 40.
And that's it, the 40 most popular records in America, straight from the official Billboard chart. I'm Adrienne Walker. Had a great time sitting in for Shadoe Stevens. American Top 40 is produced in Hollywood by Radio Express. Executive producer Big Johnny Biggs. AT40 is produced by Bruce Goldberg. Head writer associate producer Daryl Morden. Engineer Brandon Diamore. Statistician Dr. Robert Abacus Durkee. And the hardest working kids in show business, Jennifer Valdez and Eddie Taylor. AT40 was created by Casey Kasem and Don Bustani in conjunction with Tom Rounds and ABC Watermark. Our mailing address is Post Office Box 2000, Hollywood, California, zip 90028. Don't forget to catch Shadoe Stevens on TV on Dave's World and join him next week right here in the hit world of American Top 40 for Billboard's top songs on the radio. I'm Adrienne Walker. Had a great time. Thanks for joining.